Good morning, everybody. This your boy B Mac. I know I sound a little muzzled because my nose stopped up. I'm stuck in traffic headed to Mississippi. Just wanted to come on and say good morning to everybody and keep my show going. Really don't have a specific topic for right now. Just like I said, I'm on the road traveling with the fam and just going to enjoy the rest of my family in Mississippi. My mother-in-law's birthday is coming up, so shout out to my mother-in-law for her birthday. And yeah, y'all just pray for traveling grace on the road for us. It's okay. It's starting to pick up a little bit now, but anything can happen. So you know, I enjoy going to Mississippi. It reminds me of North Carolina. It's laid back. Everybody know everybody. A small town, stuff like that. So I really love that feel. And Rolling Fork, so small, but yeah, I definitely love going down here. I love the peace. I love the air and all of that good stuff. Um, it's just gonna be a good time this weekend. Get away from the hustle and bustle of the city like that. So, yeah, like I said, I just wanted to check in with everybody and let you know everything is good. Good morning, Hurricane. What's up? Appreciate it. Yeah, safe travels. We're rolling now. We just got through this little traffic or whatever. I thought it was an accident up here that was holding us up, but it was a truck on the side of the road or something like that. It's amazing how something so insignificant can hold everybody up. I think everybody just being nosy. That's all it really be a lot of times because, there's absolutely no reason for us to be at a standstill for a truck that's sitting on the side of the road. So, people just need to be mindful of what they're doing and make sure that they make a good time because people have places to be and, some of these people might not be on the schedule, but some people are. People just be nosy and they slowing down trying to see what's going on and got miles of traffic backed up. That's ridiculous. But it is what it is. Reverend Tony, hit me up, bro. I'm going through Shreveport right now. So once I touch down in Mississippi, we will link up and stuff and do that show you was talking about. No problem at all. Definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, everything's gravy right now. You said y'all getting rain down there from the hurricane? Okay, a lot of rain. Well, our prayers is with everybody in Florida. I saw what Ian did in Naples. That was pretty bad. And if you're anywhere around that area, then I'm praying for your safety. And make sure that you take all the necessary precautions, y'all. A lot of different. I called and checked on my mom. She's in North Carolina, and these hurricanes have a tendency to travel up the coast, and they'll turn into a tropical storm and just dump a bunch of rain on North Carolina. So I'm praying for everybody on these coastal areas right now. Anytime a hurricane touches down, the coastal areas always get it the worst. So prayers out to everybody. You stay safe, hurricane. Tell Queen to stay safe too, because she's right there in Miami, and I know that they get a lot of this stuff too. So everybody stay safe, stay in the house, and stay out of trouble. I saw a school that was still open, and they had about 4 inches of water on the floor. So I don't know what Governor DeSantis is doing down there, but that was absolutely incompetent to not call out those schools. All schools down there should be shut down because you don't know the path of a hurricane. Hurricanes will be very unpredictable. I remember back in 1989, we had Hurricane Hugo in North Carolina, and we're far inland, so we don't really get that. But this particular time, Hurricane Hugo came inland went back out on the water, picked up momentum, and came back in and tore up a lot of the inland of North Carolina. So these hurricanes are very unpredictable in their path. So, take all the precautions necessary and don't just go by what they're telling you because, like I said, it can switch up at any given moment. So, y'all just stay inside, stay safe, and y'all are in our prayers. Um, you said you from Shreveport too? Oh wow. Yeah, we're going to Mississippi, and we always go through Shreveport. That's usually where we stop and gas up and get food and stuff. So shout out to everybody from Shreveport. You said Queen is good? Okay, cool. DeSantis is absolutely incompetent. Somebody said he's going to try to run for president. I really, really hope he don't, because there's a lot of people that's actually backing this guy. And if we don't get somebody else, because Joe Biden might not even make it a second term, so we need to start looking for somebody new to come in and fill that spot. We cannot let DeSantis or anybody who thinks like him run for president and get any momentum, because if he gets momentum, the Trumpsters are going to back him because he's in line with Trump. So let's start finding us a proper candidate to run for president this next term. 2024, I don't think Joe Biden's going to be successful, even if he did try to run again. So we need to start looking at a new candidate. I wanted Bernie Sanders in the first place, but it is what it is. They wanted Biden, they got what they wanted. So, just keep that in mind and be in mind of the local elections. Those are the most important elections that you do, the local ones. Your mayor, the judges, city council, your school board. All of these elections are the most important because you're going to see the immediate effects of these local elections. So pay more attention to those than these senators and congressmen and stuff like that, because we could definitely get stuff done on the local level if we put the right people in place. And this is something that I preach on a regular, so just keep that in mind. DeSantis is garbage, and but we do need to pray for him because he is in a leadership role. Now that's one thing that I learned, because I couldn't stand Trump, but God touched me and he was like, you got to pray for the leadership, because if the leadership fails, then the country is going to suffer. And I wasn't even thinking like that. So all of our leaders that we have, even though we don't like them, we still have to pray for these people because it affects us. So, yeah, I'm about to get off here. I just wanted to come on for a couple minutes and just keep everybody in tune what's going on. Once I get settled in, I'll jump back on for a little bit. So, Hurricane, you said disaster waiting to happen if he's president. Well, yeah. I'm very sure that disaster will happen if someone like Ron DeSantis gets into the office. Uh, we've already seen how Congress and the Senate are very scary. Donald Trump exposed them for, their lack of courage, their lack of integrity. So if we get somebody in like Ron DeSantis, who's younger and smarter than Trump, he can do a whole lot of damage with all of these scary lawmakers that we have. And so just keep these little things in mind whenever we're going out and we're making our decisions on who to vote for. I definitely am looking at Beto O'Rourke for governor of Texas. We have to get rid of Greg Abbott. Greg Abbott is incompetent. What's his name? Ted Cruz is incompetent. And what's the other guy? There's one more here in Texas that is absolutely incompetent. And we need to get rid of all of these people because they are causing Texas to become a haven for these big corporations. You see, we have Tesla in Texas now. We have Amazon in Texas now. And what is that going to do when they build in these big old warehouses and we still have a problem with our power grid? You know, they moved here because the taxes are lower than it was in California. And so you see a lot of business people moving here for the simple fact they can save money on their taxes for their corporations. And that's not, it seems good for us because it produces jobs, but at the same time, like I said, we still haven't fixed the power grid issue. So there's a lot of things going on in Texas, and we need somebody who's competent, who can fix this stuff and who can hash this stuff out. Because Greg Abbott's response to all of the things that's been going wrong was this: it could have been worse. That was his response. It could have been worse. We don't need that. He's worse. And if he continue to stay in that office, in that seat, he's going to take Texas down a road that I don't think we are prepared to go. So, local elections, make sure you're paying attention to them, putting the right judges in the right districts, putting the right educated people on the school board. All of these things count. This is our children's future, and so we have to think in that manner. But y'all know what I say, man. This is your boy D-Mac. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but the word can always heal you. I'm out.